So this is how the world ends. The road to Armageddon is apparently on the border between China and India. So you see that pile of rocks? That's what it's all about. Literally, I mean, so some Tibetan people in 1914, so Tibetan representatives signed an agreement in 1914, the Simla Agreement, agreeing to where the border was between Tibet and India. And now that China has taken over Tibet, they don't recognize any of that. And in fact, they want they're like claiming one of the India's states as part of China. And they've moved in the army because apparently they were upset that India built a road or something, a bridge. The Indian army knocked down a hut, and China accused India of building permanent infrastructure in disputed territories. So the whole aggravating thing about this is, I mean, the United States, we spent like over $1 quadrillion to build the most powerful military force on the planet. We've got missiles, ICBMs, aircraft carriers, fifth generation fighter jets that China has stolen the plans to and tried to copy. Whatever. But we spent all this money and we don't even get to fire a shot. I mean, China and India have enough nuclear weapons to trigger a nuclear winter that kills off 99% of the population on the planet, but block all the UV light from getting through so nobody can grow any food. But so it's literally, if the road to Armageddon is this road that they tried to build, I mean, China accuses India of building permanent infrastructure basically in their own state. But so I don't know, did they put up a porta potty or something? I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to have this war in the middle of nowhere over nothing, and they're gonna destroy the world, and we don't even get to fire a shot. That's not fair. I mean, all the money we spent, we at least ought to be able to shoot a missile at somebody. But so this dispute has been going on the border for quite some time, and now the militaries are getting into it. So if you want to know how the world ends, we don't even get to fire a shot. It's not fair. It ends in the middle of nowhere, along the western part of a 3,500 mile disputed border between India and China, because they didn't like the agreement that Tibet signed in 1914. Ain't that a shame?